In this episode, Russian and Romanian women, white horses and crocodiles, boiling oil and poop, fish and lasagna, mummies, and Krishna. Take a look at where we brought you, Jack. There is the sea, a volcano, a river, and a castle. Fly, fly high, dear four-legged drone. Fly over the roofs of Calatabiano. Here came the Arab traveler Idrisi, who in 1154 spoke of the castle of Biano, Calatabiano. We are in prehistoric Sicily, Greek, Byzantine, Arab, Norman, Aragonese, etc. Seen from above, Calatabiano is a history book under the sky, because history has always had a scent and a shape. A good eye discovers it right away, the sea from which the Greeks arrived in 734 before Christ, the river that has always been synonymous with life, the castle perched on a hill inhabited for millennia, the labyrinthine urban fabric of the town that preserves stories about stories and stories, and above all, the landscape that smells of events, of life, of ancient things. That's right, seen from above, Calatabiano is simply poignant. Blessed are you, Jack, who can fly up there. We are down in the village. Two ladies out for a walk. Let's hear what you're saying. Hi! What a beautiful place this is! Is it true that the Arabs have been here?
Russi, sì.
I russi?
Russi sarebbero femmine russi. Rumeni, sì.
Arabs? No. Russians. Russian. Romanian women.
Del castello, dico.
Ma ancora c'è il castello?
È bello sto
Scende di
castello.
San Filippo ogni
No. No, ma'am, I said once, a long time ago. Well, I don't remember. Ma'am, how can you remember? But I'm old, it's not that I'm a little girl. Yes, but we're talking about 1,000 years ago, in the time of the castle. Yes, there is still the castle. San Filippo goes down there. Instead, you look Arab to me. Really? Listen, what are you eating today?
Cosa mangiate oggi?
Oggi io faccio pasta con pasola.
Pasta with beans. We continue our walk. Look over there! A typical Sicilian cart. This is just beautiful.
Thank you. I walk around with it, and every now and then they call me for some serenade or for a wedding. Ogni tanto.
Sì, un passeggio, qualche festa, qualche serenata.
Fate la foto. Qualche serenata?
Serenata, matrimoni, sì.
A beautiful serenade, like Romeo and Juliet. Get married in Sicily and call this gentleman under the balcony. Now we're ready to go up to the castle. There are two ways, either the cable car or on foot. So then we will go up with the cable car, and after we will go down on foot. My goodness, we are a little downhill. Who knows what the ancient people from the castle will do if they saw us arrive at the castle with this devilry. What a view from here, guys! Ionian Sea and Alcantara River among olive trees and prickly pears, which draw this picture of Sicily.
Però guarda, cosa ti stai perdendo alla fine?
Over there, in 734 before Christ, the Greeks landed for the first time in Sicily, starting what will become the greatest power in the Mediterranean in the 5th century before Christ. Men came, and the Sicilians who lived in these parts started to run away from the ports of Calatabiano. But the Greek boys ran faster and had to catch some Sicilian women. From their union, a new race was born, the Siciliota, Greek father and Sicilian mother, who in the 5th century before Christ will dominate the Mediterranean. Then came other dominations up to the Arabs, who gave a particular impression to the town of Calatabiano, which can still be seen today. By the way, did you know that in Alcantara, the Arabs tried to breed crocodiles? Don't worry, it didn't work, and then you can safely come and visit the beautiful river Gorges. Here we are up here. Look at Etna, the great giant of Sicily. We head to the castle, literally walking over 3,000 years of history. Jack Fly, our barking drone, embraces his book from above. The castle has parts that can be traced back to the prehistory and parts from the 18th century. This is a 14th century hall. Here is the fireplace, carved into the rock.
La storia di Calatabiano, non solo ha ampliato il castello, ma ha costruito. Quando il castello era attaccato verso la valle dell'Alcantara, qui versavano l'olio bollente.
Here they poured boiling oil to those who tried to get up
Oggi c'è un
here.
piccolo terrazzamento, invece era una via di fuga.
This hall was an escape route.
Potevano scappare da qui. È stato costruito intorno.
Here there is a tank for food.
E sotto questa era una residenza greca. E qui siamo entrati nella torre.
Here we are inside the tower.
This was the bedroom. I would say worse than the boiling oil.
A forma semicircolare che era utilizzata per l'oviatore.
This chapel was originally built in the Byzantine period, 8th century before Christ, and still has frescoes from that period.
Dove si trova? Risale all'840. Sulla destra si trova invece un originale ritrovato durante la fase.
Look, there is something here. A Byzantine soldier from 1200 years ago.
Che sia un membro la parte più bella che ci offre il castello.
We are in the ice part. What a view!
Possiamo ammirare più parte della costa ionica.
Okay, it's time to get down. Just below the castle, there is this church. If a rider with a white horse can read quickly what is written above the entrance portal, the ground will open and a treasure will emerge. Therefore, it will be advisable to visit Calatabiano with a white horse. The church is from the 1400s, and there is a beautiful Byzantine fresco inside. That is the feretory with which every year San Filippo descends recklessly towards the town, carried on shoulder by hundreds of faithful, who in 6 minutes arrive from up here to the town. Formula One stuff, with the poor saint who sweats 7 shirts and can't wait to get to the valley. Irresistible as usual for us to climb the bell tower.
No, qua sopra no.
Our tour guide rings the bell for us.
No, ma è una piccola cosa. Piccola, sì.
No, piccola.
Goccia. Meno male che era piccola. Tu quando fai...
No, ora sei fortunato, ora
fate silenzio. Quella è una scima, Fuma. Qua non salire per poter capire.
A breathtaking view from this splendid Gothic bell tower.
Letta.
Vai, puoi salire.
Come on, let's go! We continue on this wonderful road that today, like thousands of years ago, connected the castle with the village of the people. It is a very strong emotion that you feel along this millennium road, which has remained virtually unchanged over the centuries. We pass by walls and watchtowers, walking through the very particular Mediterranean landscape, a pleasant confusion of colors and nature. Everything mixes in these latitudes: trees, flowers, stones, insects, and colors. Here we are below. We are in a typically Arabic neighborhood, even if the street curiously recites the name of King Roger the Norman, who was the executioner of the Arabs.
Buongiorno signora, stiamo facendo una passeggiata del paese qua e l'ho acchiappata precisa.
Good morning, ma'am. So, by the clothes hanging, there are 2 men and 3 women that live here. Not really, there are 2 men and 2 women.
Ho indovinato?
No, però due uomini e 3 femmine.
Oh my, I was very close. Listen, what did you cook today?
Sento un odorino straordinario. Cosa ha cucinato oggi? Pesce, sì, infatti è pesce.
Fish with onion, tomato, and garlic. Good. Many houses are abandoned here in the town. With even 40,000 euros, you can buy one. Ready to come and live in it? Contact us and we will help you. One alley after another, the smell of food that comes out of the houses and slips through these alleys. The life of a family mixes with that of another in these streets. Another abandoned house. Let's go spy. The stairway needs to be redone. There is a nice balcony overlooking the town and the sea.
Buongiorno signora, quanto se la vendono sta casa?
Good morning, ma'am. Do you know by chance how much this house is sold for? I don't know. Not much. I'm coming to visit you.
Signora, buongiorno, sono a casa sua. Che sta facendo? Sta cucinando?
Sta cucinando.
Che cosa sta cucinando? Lo fa vedere?
Pastina.
What are you cooking? Pastina. Can you show me your cottage? There is a mess. Please come in.
No, non si preoccupi.
Solo la cucinetta.
Ah, che bello, vedi? Quello che era suo marito.
The lady, widowed, has her world in this romantic little room. Sicilians are always hospitable and sociable.
Lei è nata e vissuta qua a Calatabiano.
Fly, fly, Jack. Tell me what you catch from up there. What are you saying? They are 2 lovers kissing each other?
Dobbiamo spostarci?
No, potete anche rimanere, vi posso riprendere. Come...
Let's go and see. Hi, guys. How do young people feel to stay here in Calatabiano?
Beh, dipende. Dipende dal modo in cui...
Well, it depends if you want to do something. I am an opera singer at the conservatory. One would not say, by this voice because I have a bit of a cold.
Non si direbbe dalla voce perché ora sono molto influenzato, però sì, quindi...
Well, at least you can find girlfriends.
Beh, si trova un po' di tutto a Calatabiano.
You find a bit of everything in Calatabiano.
Destra e tutto borgo a scendere.
Questa è opera sua?
Ma'am, did you make this? Yes. I smell fish. Yes, fish. Here too, fresh Sicilian fish is cooked. That's enough. Now we're hungry. There is a scent trail of good food that is running away from that side. Come on, let's chase it and see where it takes us. Starving, starving, starving. Run, run, Jack. Come too. All behind the trail of food. Here it comes. From there we go in.
Che bel posto! Piacere, Giovanni, signorina Sara.
Good morning, ma'am. It is my pleasure to meet you, Sara Samberi. This is my goddaughter, and we cook together for you. Hooray, let's have lunch.
Il mio laboratorio.
Vediamolo.
Non lo voglio fare vedere perché è disordinato. È disordinato.
Miss Sarah shows us her house. It is ancient and full of memories. I'm embarrassed to show you this room. It's all messy. Sarah paints. She is an elementary school teacher, and she's also a very good embroiderer.
Disordine però è brutto tutto disordine. Tanta sì, là dentro non si può entrare, perché io ho anche cuccio, capito?
Ma che cosa vediamo qua?
E questa è la mia nonna.
This is my grandmother. This is my father when he was 50 years old. The house is full of thousands of objects of all types: photos, minerals, dolls, books.
A Gerusalemme.
E che bello qua, che cos'è questo? Cos'è?
È una stanza tutta intera. Questi sono della mamma, questi sono della mia bisnonna.
Oh, che bello.
Ho fatto io restaurare le cosine e ho lasciato, non ho comprato mobili. No. Ho i finocchietti, ho pulito tutto perché ho mandato anche perché...
Here we are at the table. Miss Sarah has prepared various dishes with local products. I fried dried tomatoes with olives. These are chili peppers. These are pickled zucchini.
Il Signore benedica voi che siete in questa casa mia e il cibo che state...
The Lord bless you who are my guest and the food you're about to eat. An extraordinary pasta, never eaten in all my Sicilian adventures. Rigorously homemade lasagna with wild fennel and beans. Miss Sarah also prepared fresh bread. What's this? This is quincy jelly, wine mustard, inevitable limoncello and souvenir photos.
Occhio che guidi tu,
Sbagliare o ti puoi...
Perché venire a Calatabiano? Venire a Calatabiano per le sue...
You have to come to Calatabiano for its resources, the castle, the sea, the beach, the village, and for the hospitable people. Here you can also enjoy the Medlar Festival in May, and do not miss the Feast of the Patron Saint, always in May.
With a full belly, you travel better. Jack resumes flying over the spectacular Calatabiano landscape. We visit the cathedral that Deva opens for us, an Indian parish priest who explains that Krishna is the religious leader in India, but he chose Jesus. The cathedral is from 1740. We go down to the crypt with the mummified priest. Deva, where are you going to put yourself?
Deva, tu dove ti metterai in uno di questi?
Già è riempito, non c'è posto.
Già non c'è posto. No, already full. There is no more room.
Okay, let's go. It's time to meet the terrible elderly of the place. They tell us about all sorts of things. You will know more in the episode of The Voice dedicated to them.
Complimenti, complimenti. Ma siete... Mamma. Alla sassi, basta.
We also allow ourselves a dance with this reckless retired senior citizen from Calatabiano. The art breaker of the group does not want to know to leave his prey. Just leave her. We're done. He always hugs all women. Our day is coming to an end, and we concluded alongside Alcántara, whose waters, for thousands of years, have undergone a sort of challenge with the lava stone creating beautiful gorges. Alcántara caresses the western side of Calatabiano and flows a stone throw from the town, where there is a beautiful golden beach. It is time to close the book. It was a really good story. Good night.